And welcome back to the Houston Texans franchise rebuild. Here today we have week 13 versus the Cleveland Browns. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you're all having a great day. Please leave a like, comment down below what you thought of today's action, and don't forget to subscribe. Well, over the last few weeks now, we've been able to accumulate enough victories to get to 6-5 and still second place in the division, but we're a game and a half behind the Indianapolis Colts, who are sitting at 7-5, and hopefully here today versus the 6-5 Cleveland Browns, we're able to potentially get back into this division race and into the playoff hunt. This is our first view at the playoff picture, where you guys can see we're not even in the playoffs. The Chiefs are the #1 seed, the Bills and the Patriots are in. Same with the Steelers, the Raiders, the Colts, and the Broncos if the season ended today. So we have a lot of work ahead of us over these next 6 weeks or so, if we're able to get into the postseason. And I've talked about this in a few episodes, and I want to just address it here. I'm going to be seeing probably by week 15-ish and seeing where we are in terms of the divisional race, if I'm going to put in some more of the youth of this roster. You know, this is the season that I did not expect us to even be in the hunt. I thought we would be at least 3 wins, maybe 5 at most. But we have a chance to win this division, and you guys know me, we might as well go for it if I feel we have the chance to. Other than that, you know, we're sitting here at 6-5, and this is a major test for us. You know, the Browns are a very good team, and we get to play against Deshaun Watson. But before we get into that, let's check out this player breakout opportunity here. We've had a lot of these over the last few weeks, and we need to know who this is. And it is for Nico Collins, 100% deserving of this. I thought he got star dev a few weeks ago. Apparently he didn't, so he needs to throw 3 touchdowns against the Cleveland Browns for a passing game boost. Okay, so we need to throw 3 touchdowns. Definitely can handle that. Let's go quickly check out this Cleveland team. We know they have Deshaun Watson, and then we'll get into today's action. Taking a quick look at this Cleveland team, well, we know they got Myles Garrett, they have Nick Chubb, Denzel Ward, Amari Cooper they brought in. This team is loaded, and they are loaded at very important spots. Obviously they have Deshaun Watson, who we traded, well, the Texans traded him and to the Browns. So this is a revenge game for Watson, and this is definitely a game that I circled to definitely beat the Browns. This is a game that if we lose any other game the rest of this way, I'm okay as long as we beat the Browns this week, because I want to beat Deshaun Watson. But we know they have Nick Chubb. They're going to definitely pound this rock. No more Kareem Hunt. They must have traded him. But they have Amari Cooper. They brought in T.Y. Hilton, Devontae Peoples-Jones. He's a very good wide receiver. And don't forget they got David Njoku. So they got very good receiving options with a good running game and a very good offensive line. There's not a lot of weaknesses. Now, thankfully, Jack Conklin is out. That means Chris Hubbard here will be the starter at right tackle, unless they have a better tackle. No, they don't. But they also have Clowney, another player who was a former Texan. So we'll see how we'll play against him and Myles Garrett. It's going to be a tough matchup versus those 2 edge rushers. And they have a very good team. Overall, this is a very good team, and I don't know how we're going to be able to handle them. They have a few injuries that we should be able to take advantage of. John Johnson, who they also brought in through free agency, is out this week, so we should be able to take a little bit of advantage with our tight ends. But it should be a fun matchup, and let's get right into it. And welcome back to Houston, Texas. Here in week 13 is the 6-5 Cleveland Browns versus the 6-5 Houston Texans. These 2 teams are trying to separate in the AFC, trying to get higher in this divisional, this playoff hunt. For us, right now, we're just trying to get into the dance right now, and I think the only way we're going to be able to do that is by winning the division. So we have to be keeping a close eye on the Colts to see if they will be losing any of these next few weeks. But it's going to be very interesting. Don't forget, we're trying to boost up our passing game. We need 3 passing touchdowns from Davis Mills, who has been hot and cold over the last few weeks. Last week he struggled, so hopefully we'll be able to get him back on track here today. Keep an eye on Nico Collins. He's been playing excellent, almost picture perfect as a wide receiver over these last maybe 5 games, so keep an eye on him. Dameon Pierce has been a standout as well. Let's get into today's action. And leading out his Cleveland team is the former Houston Texan Deshaun Watson. 20 touchdowns to 5 interceptions. This is an important matchup for Watson. He wants to beat his former team, and his former team wants to beat him. Let's see how it will perform here today. Don't forget, Steven Nelson is out for this week due to an injury happened in practice last week. Watson will look to throw on first down here. Now he's going to look to scramble up the middle. He has plenty of running room, and he will gain 10. Third down and inches here, as Watson will be in the empty look, looks to scramble to his right, but he will find David Njoku for 7. Fresh set of downs here for this Cleveland offense, as they're going to set out 3 tight ends, and Nick Chubb the lone back. Expecting a lot of him, and he will get the call, and he will fight for about 7. They're down and 1 now here in the pistol formation as Watson, as he's going to fake it to Nick Chubb, and he's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Here is again Blake Cashman making a good play. It's 4th down, and we're going to force a quick punt here for this Cleveland offense. And leading out the Houston offense is number 10, Davis Mills, the off and on, hot and cold hand. 26 touchdowns to 22 interceptions. We all know I like to throw a lot of those. Hopefully this week we'll calm those down. Starting backed up here at the 16-yard line here in the pistol formation. Here is Dameon Pierce up the middle, and he will gain a couple. 2nd down and 8 here for Davis Mills in his offense, as he's going to look to throw for the first time. Zips it over the middle to Brandon Cooks, who reels it in. The veteran receiver continues to impress. Sticking with this shotgun here on first down, Mills will take it. Here is Dameon Pierce again, and he will rumble and tumble for 7. You know, this Houston offense, their game plan likes to be a little run and pass split, as we're going to be back to the air, and he's going to go down. Here's Clowney with a sack, sacking his former team, and that's all the way back at the 42-yard line. 3rd down and 9 here. Mills will turn to an empty look, as he's going to look to throw here, trying to get this ball to Nico Collins on the sideline, and it's batted away. It's 4th down and 9. We have to punt. Right now in the early stages of this ball game, it's a field position battle. Cleveland will start their own 19-yard line with a Nick Chubb carry, and he's breaking free. He hit a big gaping hole here. King is trying to tackle him from behind, and thankfully he does, but the damage is done. Nick Chubb with a big-time run right there. Already they are in Texans territory at their own Texans 28. Play action fake for Watson, as he's immediately going to look to scramble, and then we're going to have to tackle him. He's still going to gain 9. 2nd down and 1 here for Deshaun Watson, entering into the red zone, as he's going to look to throw. Zips it over the middle. Here's Dante Peoples-Jones, and he's going to gain the 1st down and more. 2nd down and 6 here. Bunch formation to the right, and here's Nick Chubb up the middle of this defense, and he's going to get close to the 1st down marker in the end zone, but it will be 3rd down and 1. Cleveland still has an opportunity to get the 1st down. Here is Nick Chubb. Lopez can't stop him. Chubb with a big run to start this drive will finish it with a 1-yard rushing touchdown, and Cleveland will take the early advantage. As Davis Mills will start at his own 25-yard line here. Going to start with a little play action fake. Looks to throw here. Not liking anything, and he's going to go deep down the field here for Nico Collins on the sideline, and he reels it in. The safety couldn't get over there in time, and Collins continues to impress. As we now enter into Cleveland's territory, Mills going to be in the empty look, looks to throw going on the outside here. Collins again, the target and the receiving aspect, 9 yards. High formation here on 2nd down and 1. Mills takes the snap, play action fake, looks to throw, zips it over the middle here for Collins, and he reels it in, and he's going to set his team up 1st down and goal here at the 6. What a job by the 2nd-year wide receiver already. 3 catches for 69 yards in the 1st quarter alone. jumbo package here in the late stages of the first quarter. Play action fake here for Mills as he's gonna go to his fullback who reels it in. Tony, no he doesn't, he dropped it, it's incomplete. Really thought Tony right there, the fullback had a touchdown. It's 3rd down and goal. Mills takes the snap, looks to throw here, trying to get this ball to Collins and he can't reel it in. It's 4th down. It's 4th down and goal here at the 4. And Houston's looking to go for it. Mills takes the snap, looks to throw here, steps up at the pocket. He's looking to scramble it in himself, and he can't get into the end zone. It's a turnover on downs. Houston got aggressive there on 4th down, and I don't know if they really needed to do so. Cleveland's all the way backed up, though, as they will start with a carry with Nick Chubb for a yard. Don't really understand the aggressiveness here. This game's they're only down by 7. But here goes Nick Chubb again, and thankfully our defense slows Chubb down. But again, it's 3rd down and 6 here. Can we get off the field? And if we can do so, it actually really doesn't really matter that we went for it on 4th down. Here goes Watson scrambling, but our defense stops him from getting out of the pocket. Good job by Linovich and Richardson. Houston will take over here, already in Cleveland territory at their own 42. Starting with a little pitch here for Damian Pierce, and Pierce will gain 4. 3rd down and 6 now, bunch formation to the right. Looks to throw his Mills. Trying to get this ball to Collins, and Collins reels it in. He is continuing to be the favorite target for number 10. A formation here for the Houston Texans. Here goes Pierce again, and he's gonna fight close to the 1st down marker, and he gets it. Now it's 2nd down and goal here. Mills looks to throw, zipping it to Brandon Cooks, who reels it in, and he will find the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. An extra point away from tying up this ball game. The veteran receiver continues to find the end zone. Cleveland will take over here at their own 25-yard line. We really haven't seen much of their offense recently. Here goes Nick Chubb up the middle, gaping hole, but there is a penalty that was thrown. This play is coming back due to a holding call. Due to that holding call, it's 1st down and 17. 2 tight ends on the field with 2 receivers. Here is Watson dropping back, but he's gonna go down. To Houston sent an all-out blitz, and Willow with a good sack. 3rd down and 13 here. Watson with 3 receivers on the field. Chubb to his right, looks to throw. Now he's looking to scramble immediately, bouncing it outside, but Linovich tackles him from behind. It's 4th down. We're forcing another punt. Mills and his offense will start at their own 28-yard line. He's gonna take it. Here goes Pierce, and Pierce gets blasted behind the line of scrimmage. Houston really has yet to really try to establish their running game. 2nd down and 11, and they will go right back to Pierce up the middle, and he's gonna gain 11 and the 1st down. Good job. 2nd down and 10 here. Mills takes the snap, setting up a little screen here for Pierce. Penalty flag thrown. What's gonna be the call here? Maybe a legal man down the field? No, it's roughing the passer. Wow, that's gonna add an extra 15 yards and an automatic 1st down. Because that penalty, we are in Cleveland territory. Wayne Gallman checks in, the veteran back, and he's gonna gain 4. 3rd down and 6 here. Mills takes the snap, looks to throw here, trying to get this ball to Collins, and it's just, he got hit, it's incomplete, it's 4th down. What do you do? Well, it's 4th down and 6. Houston's lining up to go for it. They can't draw them an offsides call. Mills will take the snap. He's gonna look to throw here. He's trying to get this ball to Brandon Cooks, and it's incomplete. Why is this Houston team getting so aggressive when they don't need to? Now Deshaun Watson and his offense have excellent field position, starting at their own 38, starting with a little play action fake, feeling the rush, going deep down the field, but he's gonna be undercut. Derek Stingley, his 6th INT of the season, and he returns it all the way to the 44 of Cleveland. What a job right there by the rookie corner. Houston has gotten really aggressive this game, and they're gonna stay aggressive as Mills will look to throw here, looking for anyone, and he's gonna go down. Welcome, here is Myles Garrett. We're just hitting the 2-minute warning here, and we're all the way backed up here. Mills takes a snap, looks to throw, zips it to Collins. Collins reels it in, and he's gonna get the 1st down and more. What a job. Already here in the 1st half, Nico Collins with over 100 yards. Looks to throw his Mills. He wants it all here, and he wants Collins again, but he's gonna be undercut. Denzel Ward with the interception. He's back the other way, and he will be tackled at the 4. 14. Definitely seen a different Texans offense here. They've been way more aggressive. Watson going to the outside here. Stingley couldn't knock it down. Cleveland still has all 3 timeouts to work with, and yet to see really Amari Cooper get too involved. Watson back to the air here, zips it over the middle. Here is number 2. I think that's Cooper again. 2 running backs in the ball game here. 37 seconds to go here in the first half. 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Watson will dump it off here to Nick Chubb, who breaks initial contact, and he'll get 14. 2nd down and 7 here. Watson in the shotgun, 25 seconds to go. Takes the snap, looks to throw here, zips it over the middle, and that's going to be a catch. Dante Peoples-Jones with a reception. And with 3 seconds to go here, going to be the last play here, the first half here in week 13. The field goal is going to be up and good. Cleveland will go up 10-7 here. Well, solid first half, a punt fest here in the first half though. This game, we're only down by 3, thankfully, and we've gotten very much aggressive. I think we got to calm it down here. Maybe try to go to our bread and butter to run the football here with Dameon Pierce, and maybe attack it on this defense that way. They have a lot of talent here. That's the reason I got aggressive in the first half, and maybe it's just time to go back to this run and pound game here. Defensively, we're playing great. You know, they had that one good drive that started off with Nick Chubb. Just gotta negate him. I think if we do that, we can win this game. Cleveland did get a field goal at the end of the first half. They're up by 3. Houston will start with the football. They'll start with a run here with Pierce for 4. 3rd down and 3 here. Mills takes the snap, looks to throw. Going to the outside here with Brandon Cooks, and he reels it in. Thankfully, the veteran receiver with his sticky hands. Fresh set of downs here as Houston will go back to this running game here, and Dameon Pierce will gain 11 and the first down. And down and 7 here. Mills takes it. Pierce up the middle of this defense, and he's gonna rumble and tumble and fight for a first down. Good job. Turning to the pistol here. Mills takes it, turning to Pierce up the middle, and he's gonna fight for 8. As it will be 3rd down and 1 here, bunch formation to the right. And Houston will turn to their running game again, and Pierce has been busy on this drive. He gets the first down. Now Wayne Gallman checks in the ball game. It's 2nd down and 3. He's gonna get a touch here up the middle, and he's gonna get the first down. Goal to go now here, 3 tight end formation. Mills takes the snap, looks to throw, going to Brevin Jordan, and he reels it in. Touchdown Houston. Excellent job, and they're gonna be taking back the lead here. An excellent drive here to take time off this clock here and shortening this ball game. We have our first lead of today's action. We're up by 4. Watson looks to throw here, and his pass is batted at the line of scrimmage by Blake Cashman. Cashman has been all over the field today as it's 2nd down and 10. Bunch formation to the right. Looks to throw is Watson, trying to get this ball to number 14, who reels it in. This is T.Y. Hilton, the longtime Colt, gains 8. 3rd down and 2 here. Watson in the pistol. Gonna hand this ball off to Chubb, and Chubb will fight for a first down. Watson has scrambled a lot here today as he's gonna take it. Here's Chubb up the middle. Lopez with a good tackle. 3rd down and 1 here. Watson standing at the midfield marker. Takes the snap, gonna fake it to Chubb, and Cashman, does he stop him short? He does. They rule him 4th down and inches here. Great job by the veteran linebacker. Cleveland is looking to go for it. 4th down and 4. Houston sends a blitz here. Here's T.Y. who reels it in for a fresh set of downs. Good job by King making that open field tackle. As they're gonna run this football here in a gaping hole. And what a job here by the back. Felton with a good carry, sending his team up 1st down and goal here at the 10, excuse me. 1 quarter here to go here in week 13, and Cleveland is driving. They're all the way in at the 3-yard line, and Nick Chubb will find the end zone again, his 2nd rushing touchdown of today's action, and Cleveland will be taking back the lead here right at the beginning of the 4th quarter. What can Houston do on this possession here at the beginning of the 4th quarter? Mills will start this drive looking to throw, trying to go to the outside here with Collins, and it's off his hands. Well, on their last drive, they just really pounded the football with their backs, and let's see if they will continue to do so. They'll get this ball to Pierce, and Pierce will gain 7. 3rd down and 3. Bunch formation to the right. We've seen this formation a lot today. Mills looks to throw, getting this ball to Brandon Cooks. The veteran receiver gets the first down and more. An empty look here on 2nd down. Mills looks to throw here And he's trying to get this ball to Jordan, who has a touchdown reception, and he gets the first down. It's third down now, 3rd down and 7. Mills looks to throw here. He needs this conversion, stepping up in the pocket, and he's gonna go down. Elliott with a sack, and might have just kicked them out of field goal range as well. Oh, it's up to our defense to get another stop and give our offense another opportunity. Watson starts this drive looking to throw. He's going to go to David Njoku for 6. 3 tight ends enter into the ball game here as Nick Chubb's going to get the call. King can't make the tackle here. He gets shaken up by Chubb, and Chubb will get the first down. Very low scoring affair here. 3 tight ends on the field. Here goes Chubb again. He's going to get a good chunk of yards here. 8 more. We have to find a way to stop number 24. I formation here on 2nd down and 2. Watson takes the snap. He's going to go a little play action fake. Looks to throw. Scrambling now, but Lopez, the second-year defensive tackle, with a good sack. All the way back at the 26-yard line. Now it's 3rd down and 7. It's 3rd down and 7 here. Can we get off the field? Watson takes the snap, looks to throw, scrambling, trying to get this ball to Chubb. He gets blasted here by Blake Cashman, forcing a 4th down and 4. What a job by our defense. We're giving Davis Mills and his offense another opportunity. So we're going to start out at our own 22-yard line here. We're only down by 3. We only need a field goal. Starting with a little play action fake for Mills. Looks to throw. He's trying to get this ball to Brandon Cooks, who reels it in. And he's going to get a good 15-plus yards on his first catch on this drive. Turning to this bunch formation here on 2nd down. Mills looks to throw, sending up a screen here. Here's Pierce getting some good blocking. And there's going to be a penalty thrown right at the end of the play. What's the call? And it's going to be a holding on our offense. That's going to push us back, as it's now 2nd down and 10. Mills takes it, looks to throw here, trying to get this ball to Collins, and he's going to be undercut here. Intercepted here, all the way at the 50-yard line. What a job here by Grant Delpit, the safety, making an excellent play right there, undercutting Nico Collins. Just a bad pass right there by Davis Mills, and now Cleveland have an opportunity to extend their lead and take a lot of time off this clock. Already starting in Houston's territory at their own 45-yard line. Here goes Chubb, trying to bounce it outside, but Blake Cashman, who has been busy, making a great open field tackle. 3rd down and 4. Can we get off the field as we have 2 timeouts to play with? We can stop Chubb. We'll have 1 timeout in our back pocket. But Watson will look to throw it off the hands of Njoku. It's 4th down and 4 at the 39 of Houston. Will now Cleveland kick the field goal or go for it? Well, Cleveland is setting up for a long 50-plus yard field goal attempt here. I don't know who their kicker is, but the field goal will be up and right down the middle. It's good. They're only up, though, by 6. The minute 48 to go, 2 timeouts. You need a touchdown and an extra point to take the lead. Mills looks to throw here to start this drive, and he's looking to take a deep shot here with Brandon Cooks. Cooks goes up, but he can't reel it in. It was knocked out of his hands. Sticking with the empty look here. This team doesn't have to get all the yards with one play. Mills looks to throw here, and he's trying to get this ball to Collins, and Collins, he reels it in at the 48 of Cleveland. What a job right there. What a catch. Let's take a second look at this play right there by Collins, who's in the slot left. As Mills is looking to throw, he has all that open field in front of him. He just underthrows it. Thankfully, Ward goes up, but what a job right there by Collins. He puts that ball right on his helmet with 2 defenders all over him, and he reels it down. He's showing why he's one of the best receivers in this league. We now have 1 timeout in our back pocket with a minute 36 to go. Still can work the middle of the field. Mills looks to throw. He gets this ball to Cooks, who catches it at the 36 and goes down. Minute 14 and counting. Mills back to the air here, and he's looking end zone here with Collins. One-on-one coverage, and he can't reel it in. It's incomplete. 3rd down and 10 in a minute 01 to go. Takes the snap is Mills. He's looking to throw here, and he's looking deep down the field with Cooks, and that pass is batted away. It's 4th down. What is your best play here with 4th down and 10? Mills takes the snap. He looks to throw here. Feeling the rush by Clowney, trying to get this ball down the field, and he's going to be undercut again by Ward. He couldn't get that ball to Collins to give him an opportunity, and Ward will be able to finish off here the Houston Texans here in Week 13. Davis Mills' 3rd INT of today's action. Clowney provided immediately pass rush, and Cleveland will be stealing a victory here today. And here in week 13, Houston will be losing to the Cleveland Browns 20-14 in a close, low-scoring affair here, really. I mean, we had a punt fest in the first half, and then the third quarter was just 2 drives, one for both teams, and then in the fourth quarter, it was a stall fest in reality. I mean, Nico Collins, he popped off again, but the difference in this ball game was the 3 turnovers. We had 3 more turnovers by Davis Mills. We struggled to do so, and that's the difference in most of these games here. Is that we're just having too many turnovers that shoot us in the foot in bad times, and those 2 interceptions previously really hurt us. And let's check out some stats here. I mean, Mills, he struggled today. I mean, he threw 16 passes for 33 yards and 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. I did try to get aggressive in the first half. I wanted to try to use these hot receivers, and it just didn't work out. We had to turn to this running game. It helped us on one drive, but it couldn't finish off this ball game. Pierce had a good day, 99 rushing yards, no touchdowns. Collins continues to add to his fantastic season with 6 catches, 141 yards. Brandon Cooks added 6 catches for 85 yards and a touchdown, and Brevin Jordan caught a touchdown. But I mean, we struggled. We had 3 sacks allowed, which is not good. But Blake Cashman was all over the field. He really impressed me today. We got a couple sacks by 2 players that you don't really expect. And then, thankfully, Derek Stanley continues to have a great rookie year. We now fall back to 500. And we'll see where we stand now in this AFC. Well, we fall to 6-6 here. Let's go check out this player breakout. I think we need 3 passing touchdowns. I don't think we're going to get this. We just didn't get it. Unfortunate. Let's sim to the next week. Well, we fall to 6-6, and Indianapolis falls to 7-6 here. So we're still a game and a half behind them. But now we're going to be playing against the Dallas Cowboys, who are 7-5. One of the better teams in the NFC. This is going to be another tough matchup. We again have a player breakout opportunity. I think this is going to be for Blake Cashman. We have an unstoppable force. We're going to be getting Steven Nelson back this week as well. Let's check out this playoff picture. We shouldn't be in it, and we're still not. No changes, I think, on both sides of the 2 conferences. But where do we sit right now? We're sitting at 6-6 in our division. I just don't think in the AFC, there's just way too many teams to kind of figure this out. I mean, the Colts, the only way we're going to get into the postseason is if we win our division at this moment in time. There's no other way, so we're going to just have to keep an eye on the Colts, basically, if we can stand with them. But before we end today's episode, let's check out some stats. So because in this series, I'm not doing a mid-season report, this is the first time we're looking at some stats here. We typically see Davis Mills' numbers. He's thrown over 3,000 passing yards, 28 touchdowns, and 25 interceptions. I know that interceptions are going to be very, very high, and that's something that we got to figure out here. But Mills is having, other than those turnovers, a serviceable year, not a great year. 55 completion percentage. Let's check out his ratings right now. He still needs a lot of work. He's definitely a project if we're going to stick with him. He's just definitely a project for our offense. In terms of rushing numbers, 1,200 yards and 11 touchdowns for Dameon Pierce. He's having a fantastic rookie season. Let's check out his ratings right now. 77 overall, playing like a 78. I mean, he plays better than 88 speed and 82 agility. He still has some weaknesses, but he definitely has some strengths to be a very serviceable running back. But the number to look at here is Davis Mills and 12 fumbles. I mean, I don't know how many of those fumbles are giveaways, but 12 of them, he put the ball 12 times on the ground. That's over 37 turnovers if they're all. So that's another definitely a black spot for our team. But a bright spot for our team is number 12, Nico Collins. 65 catches, 1,500 yards, and 13 touchdowns. I think he leads the league in all in 2 of those categories, or at least in the yard categories. He's playing great football. Cooks, 39 catches, 700 yards, and 9 touchdowns. Excellent so far. Brevin Jordan, 29 and 500 yards and 4 touchdowns. And Pierce also adding 300 yards and a touchdown through the air, playing good. Gotta find another playmaker right now, but I think Collins with his breakout campaign. Let's check out his ratings right now. You know, he's playing good football. We just gotta really work on his route running and his release, and he's gonna be an excellent #1 receiver for this offense. Checking out our offensive line, I mean, the only number to really look at is the sacks. Tunsil has allowed 10 in 12 football games. Not really doing a great job. I mean, we have a couple players, you know, Justin Britt and AJ Can playing good football, you know. The two veterans that I didn't expect to play good, they've been playing good. Andre Diller has played good at right tackle. He's had a couple moments where he's not good, but Tunsil, he has been really a disappointment so far. I don't know what we're going to be doing at left tackle, but a change might have to happen in this up and coming off season. For our tackle leader, it is Christian Kirksey here with 123 tackles. Cashman right behind him. And who leads us in sacks? Chase Winovich with 9.5. Hopefully he hits 10 here for our defense. He's on this team for the next 2 years, and hopefully he's able to develop nicely, at least as a good pass rusher. Number 69, you got just nice. And for interception leader, it is Derek Stingley. He's been playing good football, and let's check out his ratings right now. He's a 79, playing like an 80 so far. Still got to work on his coverage ratings, but he's an excellent #1 receiver for us right now. We got to just continue to develop him. So yeah, guys, those are the stats for so far throughout 13 games, 12 games. I don't even know how many games we've played so far. We have played 12 so far, so we still though have 5 games left to go in this season. Again, after this ball game here versus this Dallas team, I'm gonna make the executive decision basically to quote unquote tank, or if we will just continue to put out the players that we've been putting out there. There are players that I want to see, but hopefully we'll be able to at least challenge for the postseason. We will have a player breakout chance. I assume this is Blake Cashman. We've been getting a lot of these over the last now 6 episodes, so very exciting stuff. Guys, I really do hope you enjoyed today's action. Please leave a like, comment down below what you thought, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.